Hey guys, Pete from Clueless Gamers back to react to Arrow Season 4 Episode 13, Sins of the Father. So I'm really excited for this episode. I kind of heard actually, not spoilers, but kind of mixed things on this episode. Some people loved it, some people were kind of middle of the road and thought, it was alright. It's obviously going to focus big around Thea being in the coma, Nissa's proposition from last week, which was, hey, I'll give you this lotus, which will cure kind of the bloodlust of Thea and assumingly bring her out of the coma if you kill Malcolm Merlin. It's been Nissa's thing since the beginning of Season 3 that Malcolm killed Sarah, she was right, and that she's wanted to kill him all throughout. She's been planning it, obviously, even here when she was in prison in Nanda Parbat. So we'll see that come to a head. And it's interesting, and I wonder why, and hopefully they'll explain, why she's getting Oliver to do it. Why is she pitting him against... Nissa's not the type of person to just throw her dirty laundry or the things she wants onto other people. She would try to kill Malcolm herself, so does she not believe that she could kill Malcolm? Because Malcolm's defeated her before, and she's defeated Malcolm, so I'm interested to see if they explore and where they go into that. I want to see if the calculator comes back this week, and we get into kind of Felicity's father, because that was a cliffhanger from last week. So that'll be interesting. Obviously, all the guest stars from last week, I assume none of them will be in the show this week, and maybe ever again, you never know. I want to focus less on flashbacks here, more on the Thea story. Malcolm's one of my favorite characters in this show, so I'm really hoping if this ends up coming to a duel between him and Oliver that he doesn't die, yet he is a piece of shit. So, without further ado, let's see what happens.
Thea, then curing her bloodlust wouldn't come with any condition.
Exactly.
My sister-in-law. You are my husband.
I'm not.
But war does not know family bonds. You put the demon's head ring on Malcolm's hand.
Yes, you did. Stupidly.
You can't defeat him.
But you can.
Oh, Nissa, you can beat him.
That was before. I think you have every choice.
Thea is dying because of what her father did.
Both true statements.
Following events to their inevitable conclusion.
Listen, you can beat Malcolm. You don't need Oliver, A. And B, they really do need to go to marriage counseling.
You know what I discovered?
Oh, shit.
Overwatch.
Oh, wow! So he just revealed to her that he's the calculator. Yeah, I guess you went the honest route. I'll give you credit for that. Just take it. What do you got to lose? Man, alright, I like that we weren't playing this whole game, we weren't dancing around the subject. I'm the calculator.
You killed Malcolm Merlin. I'll be surprised if she wasn't the daughter of the demon. With Malcolm Merlin. And all
brings up his father, hasn't happened in a while.
What would do to have him back? For years, Oliver, you're very handsome, not especially bright. Bright enough to go to checks.
Dungeon. Leave us.
Yeah, about that, I tried.
Listen.
Sarah's good.
Sarah's good. She's two very special people away from me. Don't you think
Stop bringing up Tommy, please.
Because in the streets of your home will run red with the blood of our enemies, whomever they may be.
First of all, not only I don't like the threat, why do always horrible things have to happen in Starling City and now Star City?
Progressive.
Like, go back to Nanda Parbat fight. Why does it always have to be in our city? This place is fucking as bad as Gotham, man. Shadow gave him that rock. And I think he gave it to Thea in Season 1. But I'm not sure if it's the same rock. Okay, Nissa, if you could do all of this, you could take Malcolm. Or try to. I don't like that. I'm telling you, I don't think Malcolm's gonna give up that ring. I don't think he's gonna give it up that easily. I don't know, Oliver, just take John and grab the elixir and get the fuck out of there. Who the hell cares, as long as you have the elixir? It's gotta be there, she was just holding it. Alright, well that got him to stop. So, I mean, you knew it wasn't gonna end well. You knew Malcolm, being Malcolm, had some ulterior motive there, and you know he's not gonna give up the ring. The question is he really... I know I shouldn't ask this because it seems like it's so obvious, but is Malcolm really willing to give up his daughter's life, Thea's life, who he's been trying to reconnect with since Season 2, for the demon's head?
Revel in the pleasure of...
I mean, I guess he is, right? You would assume he's gonna do it. That was a bold move there by Oliver, too.
4 more people that I love.
4 more.
That I care so much about.
Shadow.
It's easier.
Sarah.
Never.
I could see it in your eyes
Who else?
from the moment we first met.
You ain't counting Slade.
Good.
I agree, John.
Needs to be done.
This needs to be done at this point.
Malcolm Merlin.
Even though I love the Malcolm Merlin character. He's so great to hate. But in their reality, this needs to be done. Run, Michonne.
For that.
Hey, it's what had to be done. And he used a trank dart. He could have got a lot worse. 2 of them, John and Oliver, killed a whole bunch of people, so I guess they're going to try to bring Malcolm in as well. That one might be a little bit harder. As in some ways, Nyssa, as badass as she is, she could be naive. And that's why Malcolm kind of has the edge on her a lot, so.
Would you do it? Even if it meant saving William's life?
So he knows. That was a dig. Ouch.
I know everything about you, Oliver. I am Rayshak.
That was a
But back to the matter at hand.
that was a deep cut.
Sacrifice to a corner, Malcolm. Nyssa made a bet.
Wow, so he's willing to give up Nyssa to keep Malcolm alive. I don't know if I agree with Oliver. I understand, but
Ideas. And that was a competitive field.
Well, sit tight. I have a crazier one coming.
oh god, he's got even a more stupid plan. And last time we seen one of this, Oliver was stabbed through the chest and pushed off a mountain. So, see what happens here.
In the eyes of the League, this woman is my wife.
What? What?
As your husband, I wish to fight on her behalf.
Wow! Wow, so Oliver was willing to do it because I think he had a feeling that Malcolm probably wouldn't have agreed to fighting him as a trial by combat, so he set it up to where he can't refuse now as part of League rules. And I love how they keep referencing back that they're married, because I guess technically under League rules and the vows that they went through, they are married, but I just think that's funny.
Serious? We're going up. Let's finish this.
This is intense as fuck, man. The last time they fought on a rooftop in Star City, they almost killed each other, and then an earthquake happened. I don't know if Oliver's sword skills are good enough anymore. I'm worried. And Malcolm's a dirty player. Oh man, Oliver ain't playing. Do it.
Last chance, Malcolm. Heal. Never. Doing this. You must kill me.
Fuck, I don't think he's gonna do it.
Oliver, I don't want to end this way. Spare me your false sympathy. Just do it.
Don't look away. Yeah, keep an eye on this fuck. This is in the foreground, which I don't like. Oh shit! What? Take the ring off? Yep, that's a way to compromise. Wow, Oliver, man, he's willing to do anything for Thea. Anything. It's so funny that she says that. It really is. She's like tied to tradition, even though she didn't want the wedding herself. Yeah, everyone kneel. Malcolm's technically not dead, even though he fucking doesn't have a fucking hand. What is this, Star Wars? Man. He still couldn't kill him, but man, not only did he come close, he cut his fucking hand off. That was not something I was expecting. I didn't expect him to kill him. I thought there was going to be a way out of it, a plan. That was cool. I like the way that went. Okay. She doesn't want to be raped. She's burning it. Wow, there goes the demon's head.
day, I disbanded the League of Assassins.
Wow.
I released it.
Compared to the debt I now owe you. Don't you dare threaten me, Malcolm.
Maybe he had aspirations of once getting that ring back. Ain't happening anymore. Just tell her, please. It's gonna end so fucking badly. I'll have to go through another season of Felicity.
I don't like to be kept waiting.
Son of a bitch!
You might find of particular interest.
You motherfucker.
I know who Oliver Queen, his son, William.
Okay. Wow. So maybe it is right, and his son's in the grave. I again think it's a misdirect because Felicity wouldn't have cared that much, but still, that is merciless. Alright guys, so that was my reaction there to Sins of the Father, episode 13 of season 4 of Arrow. Intense episode is the way I would describe this. Good, wasn't without its with flaws or faults, but intense. High stakes is how I would describe it. Obviously, the big moment I would start out with here is Oliver cutting off Malcolm's hand. He gives the ring over to Nyssa, the demon's head ring, so she could become the demon's head. He can get the elixir, the lotus that would save his sister, and then Nyssa ends up turning around and burning the ring and disbanding the League of Assassins. Absolutely did not see that coming. Malcolm, obviously alive, handless, goes to dark. Is that surprising? Not at all. Malcolm is a piece of shit. I was like, in that scene, I said, man, is he really going to wage Thea against, you like throw her to the wolves, throw her to dark? But no, he's going to go after William, which is going to be very interesting how that plays back into the story, which obviously is not going to end well in the sense that the kid's in danger and probably then the mother, if she lives or dies, whatever, is not going to let Oliver see William anymore. But that's not going to end good on the Felicity front. And the reason why that pisses me off is, one, I think they're a good couple, and I think the show has done a good job over season 4. The second reason is because throughout the whole series, even seasons 1 and 2, you had this kind of tension between Felicity and Oliver. And season 3 was this Felicity shit that would not stop. Her crying all the time. And it was so overblown and overdone. You finally had them together. Then in the same episode they were apart. Then they're back together. They're back apart. And then they ride off into the sunset. It's like, I don't want to do that shit again. They've been good. They haven't really had any problems in season 4. And this is going to create a whole problem again where obviously she ain't going to leave the team. So they're just going to be nasty to each other and bicker every episode. It's going to get annoying again. Also, I think Katrina Law was great in this episode. Hopefully, now the League of Assassins is disbanded, hopefully this kind of pushes her to becoming part of Team Arrow. Now, I don't want someone on Team Arrow to die, and definitely not die, and also not even be replaced on the show like Roy was, but I would like her to see, be more of a recurring character once every 4 or 5 episodes. That would be really nice. I think with the move that they caused here with Malcolm, I think this is the end of Malcolm. Not in the next episode, but I think this season, the clock is running now. Where this is unforgivable. Between Thea, now Oliver's son, this is unforgivable, and now the clock is running on that character's life. I think Oliver's really going to have to kill him at the end of the season, because I have a feeling Dark is going to last maybe into the next season. But that's kind of my thoughts here on episode 13, Sins of the Father. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Did you like the episode? Did you have any problems with it? Were the flashbacks weak for you as they were for me? Was there anything else you didn't like about the episode? Were you as shocked as I was that he cut off Malcolm's hand? What do you think that's going to kind of curtail in the coming episodes of what Malcolm is going to do, what kind of deals he's going to make with Dark, and what's in store and the status of William and his baby mama? What's going to happen to them, how are they going to play in the series, and how ultimately is that going to affect Oliver and his relationship with Felicity. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you would like the video, share with your friends if you'd be so kind, and until next weekend, Arrow, thanks for watching.